Welcome to aminacademy.com. In organic chemistry, let us do some introduction. Organic chemistry is a subdiscipline within chemistry involving the scientific study of the structure, properties and reaction of organic compounds and organic materials, that is, matter in its various forms that contain carbon atoms. Study of structure determines their structural formula. Study of properties includes physical and chemical properties, and evaluation of chemical reactivity to understand their behavior. The study of organic reactions includes the chemical synthesis of natural products, drugs and polymers, and study of individual organic molecules in the laboratory and via theoretical, that is in silico study. Look at these, some structural organic compounds. As you read these words, your eyes are using an organic compound, that is retinal, to convert visible light into nerve impulses. When you picked up this book or your computer, your muscles were doing chemical reactions on sugars to give you the energy you needed. That means whatever you have to do, you need some energy that is come from a chemical compound in your body. As you understand, gaps between your brain cells are being bridged by simple organic molecules, that is neurotransmitter amines, so that nerve impulses can be passed around your brain. And you did all that without consciously thinking about it. You do not yet understand these processes in your mind as well as you can carry them out in your brain and body. You are not alone there. No organic chemist, however brilliant, understands the detailed chemical working of the human mind or body very well. Like all sciences, chemistry has a unique place in our pattern of understanding of the universe. It is the science of molecules. But organic chemistry is something more. That means organic chemistry is more about than chemistry. It literally creates itself as it grows. Of course, we need to study the molecules of nature both because they are interesting in their own right and because their functions are important to our lives. Organic chemistry has always been able to eliminate the mechanism of life by making new molecules that give information not available from the molecules actually present in living things. This creation of new molecules has given us new materials such as plastics to make things with it. A lot of things we are using as a plastic material. New dyes to color our clothes, new perfumes to wear, new drugs to cure diseases. Some people think some of these activities are unnatural and their products dangerous or unwholesome. But these new molecules are built by humans from other molecules found naturally on earth using the skills inherent in our natural brains. Birds build nests, people build houses, which is unnatural. Everything is unnatural. To the organic chemist, this is a meaningless distinction. These are toxic compounds and there are toxic compounds and nutritious ones, stable compounds and reactive ones. But there is only one type of chemistry. It goes on both inside our brains and bodies and also in our flasks and reactors. Born from the ideas of our minds and the skills in our hands, we are not going to set ourselves up a moral judge in any way. We believe it is right to try and understand the world about as best we can and to use that understanding creatively. This is what we want to share with you. Next, we will discuss about organic compounds. But I will discuss now how organic chemistry is related with our society. Organic chemistry plays an important part in our daily life because food, clothes, paper, ink, rubber, soap, perfumes, medicines, etc. are indispensable to us for proper living. Organic compounds are important constituents of many products like paint, food, plastics, explosives, medicines, petrochemical, pesticides, etc. That's why you can see the organic chemistry is more mingled with our daily life. Next we will talk about organic compounds. Organic compounds, any of large class of chemical compounds in which one or more atoms of carbon are covalently linked to atoms of other elements. Organic compounds are produced based with carbon and how it linked with other element covalently. The few carbon containing compounds not classified as organic include carbides, carbonates and cyanates. These are not organic compounds, but it is still having carbon. Now we will discuss 4 types of organic compounds. Organic compounds essential to human functioning include carbohydrates, lipids, proteins and nucleotides. These 4 things one more time we read: carbohydrates, lipids, proteins and nucleotides. These compounds are said to be organic because they contain both carbon and hydrogen. Organic chemistry started as the chemistry of life when that was thought to be different from the chemistry in the laboratory. Then it became the chemistry of carbon compounds, especially those found in coal, but now it is both. It is the chemistry of the compounds formed by carbon and other elements such as are found in living things, in the product of living things and wherever else carbon is found. The most abundant organic compounds are those present in living things and those formed over millions of years from dead things. In earlier times, the organic compounds known from nature were those in the essential oils that could be distilled from the plants and the alkaloids that could be extracted from the crushed plants with acid. Menthol is a famous example of a flavoring compound from the essential oil of spearmint and spearmint. Natural products have long been used to cure diseases, and in the 16th century one became famous. Quinine was extracted from the bark of the South American cinchona trees and used to treat fevers, especially malaria. That means the plant's extraction is more useful in medicines production. Phenol was used in the 19th century by Lister as an antiseptic in surgery, and aniline became the basis of the dyestuffs industry. It was this that really started the search for new organic compounds made by chemists rather than by nature. Now the new products are continuously invented in an organic chemistry field. Yeah. How is organic chemistry used in industries? That means most of the chemical industries is due to organic compounds by using organic compounds. Pharmaceuticals such as aspirin and paracetamol, synthetic fibers for our clothes such as nylon and polyesters, fuel for our transport vehicles, soaps and detergents, dyes, flavorings, perfumes and liquid crystal display material are just a few of the many organic substances that are manufactured on an industrial field. Organic chemistry and perfumery. Nowadays, most of the people using perfumes as fashionable things. Everyday products such as shampoos, cleaning products and deodorants all contains fragrance and perfumes. Developing these fragrances is the work of organic chemists who craft complex mixture of organic molecules to achieve the desired scent. The fragrance and flavor industry, dominated by 6 large international companies, was estimated to be worth around $22 billion in 2010. That much heavy income industries are there. So getting perfumes right is big business, and the study of fragrances involving a lot of complex chemistry. Researchers will perform studies on perfume ingredients to determine the relationship between molecular structure and function. In the same way, chemists can understand the effect of moving just one functional group. The two structures below are nerol and mediate is the two structure of fragrances, that is perfumes. Nerol has a rosy smell, while Muguet is the familiar lily of the valley fragrance. The only difference between the structure is the positioning of the methyl group. Suppose if we change methyl groups to one structure to the other structure, it changes the smelling also. Very interesting. Yet the impact on the fragrance is great. Now we will list out the common organic compounds. The 6 most common atoms in organic molecules are carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, and phosphorus and sulfur. These 6 elements are the most abundant element in cells, thus they are called macronutrients. Here, colors is not only the characteristics by which we recognize compounds, that is recognizing compounds is one factor is a color, but it's not full character. All too often it is their color that lets us know they are around. There are some quite whole organic compounds too. That means colorless also available. Perhaps the worst smell ever recorded was that which caused the evacuation of the German city of Freiburg. That means or sometimes in perfumery and some other chemicals are more worst smell ever also recorded. Now these are some basic things about organic chemistry we discussed. In more videos we will discuss about all about the organic compounds, organic chemistry and organic compounds and industries, how they are producing lot of things we will discuss in future videos. We have done. Please subscribe our YouTube channel.